Hey guys, so I'm actually bathing my youngest son right now. He's in the bathtub. I don't feel good at all. I literally just took some medicine and I ate a little bit. I feel like absolute crap. I'm going to my doctor tomorrow, so hopefully I'll be able to figure something out. Yeah. Anyways, I have to sneeze. Okay, so if you hear me sniffling, I apologize. But anyways, I wanted to do my brush purge. I am doing a third declutter sometime soon. I'm preparing for it. I'm filming some videos for it. Like, I've already decluttered my everyday eyeshadow collection, the eyeshadow palettes. So I've already done that. I have, like, you know, my 6 pans, my 5 pans, my 4 pans, my 3 pans that I always do. I do my pigments, my singles, my YouTube kit, you know, things like that. So this is something I actually don't do, and that's my makeup brushes. But I tend to use the same brushes. At least that's what I'm noticing, is that I tend to use the same brushes. So I want to go ahead and declutter those brushes. I really want to declutter my 6 pan, 5 pan, 4 pans, and the 3 pans. But my third declutter, I'm not anywhere near it, and I might have new products by that time that will be using that I might want to declutter at that time. So that's why I'm doing that. I'm still getting use out of these products. But let's start with the first little kitty jar. All right, let's go through these brushes. Yes, Jackson. I swear I'm gonna get rid of these brushes. I'm not gonna repurchase them. So let's go ahead and start. So this is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I like this brush. I don't like how little it is. It's a little mini version. I don't have the big version, which is why I'm keeping the little version. Okay, this is the e.l.f. stipple brush. It's the Beautifully Bare stipple brush. I have two. Really good brush. I really like it. Not bad. This is another e.l.f. stipple brush. I really enjoy stipple brushes for, you know, concealer, powder in the concealer, blush, bronzer, you know, really just anything it's really good for. I have the Real Techniques contour brush. This is a mini one. I think I have this as a big one. I think I do. Hang on. Okay, so I do have this as a bigger one, literally in this little set. So this is the 206 contour brush. This is what it originally looked like in that original packaging. This is the newer packaging. So I don't need two of the same brush, especially when it's a mini and I don't use it. So that's gonna be decluttered. This is just like a little powder brush. It's like the Artis brushes. I want to get the Artis brushes. I never use these, but I'm afraid to get the Artis brushes because I never use them. This is the square foundation brush from Real Techniques. Real Techniques is one of my favorite brush brands, which is why I have so many. This is a brush that I actually use a lot for like cream contouring, to be completely honest, and sometimes I'll even do liquid highlight when I don't feel like using my fingers, which isn't a lot. You could even probably do my concealer with it, but I am going to keep this. This is the e.l.f. Angled Blush Brush. It's really good for bronzer and blush, so I'm going to keep it because I can see myself using it in the future. Wet n Wild Blush Brush. So it's wet, so you know I just recently cleaned it, but good blush brush. I've used it recently. This is a no-name brush that I don't know what it is for either, but I'm going to get rid of it because I don't use these brushes. This is the Beauty Professional Contour Blender Brush. Really like it. It's nice, fat, and kind of like slanted kind of thing. I wish I could stop sneezing, but this is one of my favorite brushes, so I'm going to keep it. Essential Tools setting brush. I've had this for a very long time, pretty much when I started my makeup collection in 2016. Good for concealer, setting, blush, bronzer, you name it. It's just a nice all-around brush to have. Real Techniques Targeted Blender Brush, I believe is what this was called. Targeted Blending Brush or something. Good for concealer, powder. I have used this for blush, but I do like to pack on powder with this actually. So keeping that. This is the old e.l.f. Total Face Brush. I'm going to get rid of it just because it's super duper old. I mean, it's like got knots in it from how old it is and how I haven't used it in a very long time. It's very scratchy. You know, it's old. It's in the old packaging, so it can go. Urban Decay and Prince Flat Top Brush. Never ever parting ways with. Let's see, Luxie Precision Foundation Brush. Really like this. I need to dive into the Luxie brushes more. Eagle Tools, this is like a little angled brush. Really good for right here in this area for bronzing. I love shapes like this for bronzing. This is another no name brush. Gonna go. Okay, next container. Let's get this over with. Okay, this is a Sonia Kashuk's, it's a foundation brush. It's a really nice brush, I'm not gonna lie. This is another one of those brushes. It's the contour brush. I'm not gonna keep these because I don't use them. Beauty Professional Luxury Powder Brush. I use this every now and again. It can be nice. Beautifully Rare brush, keeping. It's a blush brush. I kind of want to get rid of. It's a good brush, but I have so many really good brushes that are I have another one of these like little mermaid brushes that you can get from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna give it to my niece because I never see it. This is like a little no-name blue top flat brush. It's a flat top brush. I love flat top brushes. I'm gonna keep. Let's see. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. This is a no-name powder brush, but I don't use these enough to have multiples, but they are nice. Real Techniques multitasking brush, maybe? All over face brush? I don't know. It's very old, but it's still going strong. One of my favorite brushes. Let's see, Essential Tools Contoured Cheek Brush, really good for that area. I'm gonna keep. Wet n Wild Flat Top Brush, mine is so old it has stains on it that I can't get out. Love flat top brushes. Gonna keep that. Gonna get rid of this, it's a no-name brush that's like my piece. It's supposed to be, but it's not. Let's see, this is an e.l.f. Small Tapered Brush. Good for concealer. I'm gonna keep for now. Wet n Wild Rebel Rose brush. This made it into one of my monthly favorites. It's a nice brush. I like it. Beauty Professionals Blush Sweep brush. I actually don't use this enough, so I think I'm gonna get rid of it. I want to open the collection up to getting more brushes. Wet n Wild Face Brush. Again, 2 of these face brushes is more than enough. Real Techniques Setting Brush, really perfect for that, love that. Let's see, this is the Real Techniques Essential Foundation Brush. So I like using this for concealer, but I don't use these enough to have as many as I do, so I think I'm going to get rid of this one. Let's see, Luxie 510 Foundation Brush, I'm going to keep this one. And this same thing with this e.l.f. Angled Foundation Brush, I'm going to keep this one as well, for right now at least. I think I'm going to get rid of this extra e.l.f. Small Tapered Brush. It's not as fluffy as the other one. And I'm going to get rid of this blush brush right here. And I'm going to keep the Alamar Brightening Brush because it's actually pretty nice. I use this quite a bit. This is the Luxie 516 Duo Fiber Powder Brush. I use this quite a bit as well. And this is the Moda Complexion Brush. I use this a lot as well. And I'm going to get rid of these 2 like little no-name brushes. I think they say Flash Mob on them. I don't know. I'm just going to get rid of them. Okay, so this is the last one we're going to do in this video. So, excited. I got rid of quite a bit, so I'm very proud of myself. I have usually a very unhealthy attachment to my makeup. This is another one of those blue no-name brushes. It's just like a foundation brush. I'm going to get rid of it. I don't need as many as what I have in my collection when I don't use them. This is a Moda brush that has no name on it. You got it in like a BoxyCharm a few years ago. It's actually pretty good. I tend to like this for packing on powder. This is the Real Techniques 204 Buffing Brush. Really nice brush. Keeping that. e.l.f. Stipple Brush. I love stipple brushes, so I'm going to keep that. Real Techniques Sculpting Brush. Love this for sculpting. I'm going to keep. I'm going to get rid of this Moda 802 brush. Used to have more, I got rid of them. Here's another Ulta blush brush I'm going to get rid of. Sonia Kashuk powder brush, maybe. I'm going to keep this just because I haven't had it very long, but I can see myself decluttering that soon. Alright, Luxie. I believe this is a small contouring brush, but I use this for a lot. Concealer, powder, bronzer, blush. I'm going to keep it. This is a BoxyCharm brush. Even though I don't use these very often, it has BoxyCharm on it, so I'm going to keep for now. This is a Wet n Wild angled brush. I love it for that area. I have 2 of these. I will show you the brushes I used to create this look today because I actually think I'm going to get rid of some of them. Here's another Ulta blush brush I'm going to get rid of. I want to keep this Moda blush brush because I actually use it a lot for my face. This flower brush that has no name on it, it's the shape I like a lot, so I'm going to keep that. Alamar complexion brush, really nice. I love this for blush, honestly. Getting rid of this, obviously. Jackson. Another BoxyCharm brush I'm going to keep. And then this Essential Tools like foundation brush I'm going to get rid of. It was nice to have these while I did, but I'm going to pass them on to somebody else. Okay, so let's cover the brushes I used today. I used this Real Techniques 034 brush. Even though it's the shape I don't like and I got rid of a bunch of them, I am going to keep it because it's fairly new to my collection, about a year. I am going to get rid of this Wet n Wild angled brush because even though I did use that bronzer, it's kind of old and the hairs are kind of going everywhere. I'm not sure if you can really tell. Real Techniques 027 brush. Use that for my powder today right in this area. I even like to sometimes take my powder, just do that and kind of lighten everything up a little bit. Love this. Keeping. Real Techniques 029 brush. Use this for blush today. Love it. And this is a hard candy blush brush I think I got for free in a little kit, so I think I'm going to actually get rid of this. You guys, I got rid of quite a bit. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, so please like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. All that social media great stuff really helps this channel out. Remember, it costs you this much to support this channel. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys.